Why you should never underestimate a quiet kid with a toolbox. Everyone knows a guy like Old Man Miller. He's the type of neighbor who treats his driveway like a crime scene. And if your basketball so much as grazes his curb, you're getting a 30-minute lecture on property values. Miller thinks he knows everything about everything. Last week, my nephew Leo, he's 10, super quiet, always tinkering, was out front trying to fix the chain on his bike. Miller walks over, leaning on his rake like a king, and scoffs. He says, "Son, you're doing it all wrong. You're gonna strip the bolt. You need to leave the heavy lifting to the men." Leo just looked up, totally calm, and said, "Actually, Mr. Miller, it's a tension issue with the derailleur, not the bolt." Miller actually laughed. He told Leo he should put the tools away before he hurt himself and go back to playing video games. He even stopped by my porch later to tell me I shouldn't let the kid play pretend with expensive equipment. I didn't get mad. I just called my cousin Sarah. See, Sarah doesn't just fix things. She's a lead mechanical engineer for a Formula One racing team. Saturday morning, Miller is out there again, lecturing some teenagers about how electric cars are just glorified golf carts. Sarah pulls up in her work truck, wearing her team gear, and steps out with a professional-grade diagnostic kit. She interrupts him mid-sentence. "I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice you're using 1970s logic for a 2026 problem." Miller starts to huff. "And who are you?" Sarah just smiles, hands Leo the tablet, and lets him run a full recalibration on her engine right there in the street. The look on Miller's face when he realized he was being schooled by a fifth grader and a literal rocket scientist was peak satisfaction. He hasn't said a word about property values since. In fact, he hasn't even looked at our driveway in a week.